So imagine this. You're born into the Zenin clan. Big name, full of sorcerer elites, cursed techniques dripping from every corner. Everyone's destined for greatness. And then there's you. No cursed energy. None. It's like God looked at you and said, yeah, let's make this one the tutorial boss. From the start, you were treated like trash. No respect, no love. Just the disappointment of a family who wanted power and got you. But life gave you something else. A body so sharp, so fast, so terrifyingly strong that you became the cheat code sorcerers weren't ready for. Still, cursed energy ran the world, and you had none. So what did you do? You went shopping. Not at a store, nah. You built an arsenal of cursed tools deadlier than any technique. The inverted spear of heaven, stab someone with that and their cursed energy shuts off like Wi-Fi in a thunderstorm. The chain of 1,000 miles looks short, but pull it, and it never ends. A literal infinite combo. And then the playful cloud, because sometimes you just gotta beat someone senseless with a giant staff. You couldn't wield cursed energy, but you wielded weapons that made sorcerers look like they brought chopsticks to a gunfight. For a while, you even had something normal. Love, a wife, a son, Megumi. For a moment, you weren't a monster. You were a man. But when you lost her, the light went out. You went back to what you knew best. Killing. Living as a mercenary. Because if the world calls you a beast, you may as well. Your big job? Protect a girl named Riko Amanai. Sweet girl. Too sweet for the world you lived in, and then you killed her. No hesitation, no mercy. One pull of the trigger and it was over. Her friend Ghetto charged at you with all his curses and you folded him like laundry. Bro thought he was the next special grade king. You treated him like a tutorial NPC. Beat the life out of him with nothing but fists and steel. And then he came. Satoru Gojo, the prodigy, the strongest, the one person who could stand above everyone else. And you did the impossible. You cut through his infinity. You stabbed him. You dropped him. For once in your life, you weren't the failure. You weren't the outcast. You were the man who beat Satoru Gojo. But pride kills. You let your guard down. And when Gojo stood back up, eyes glowing, cursed energy overflowing, you knew it was over. He wasn't a boy anymore. He was the strongest. And you? You became a memory. So you lay there, bleeding, laughing at the irony. Your whole life, you clawed your way out of the mud, only to die as just another stepping stone in someone else's story. But then, as everything fades, you think of him. Megumi. You couldn't give him the life he deserved, but maybe, just maybe, he could grow to be stronger than you ever were. Oh! And with that, you let go. You weren't a monster. You weren't just a mercenary. You were just you. A man broken by the world, who still, at the very end, remembered what it felt like to love.